You gave them kindness, and what did they give you? Pain. Every single time. That's the punchline, kid. You bent over backward, stretched yourself thin, all for what? A little pat on the back? A smile that fades as soon as you turn around? Huh, I bet you didn't even see it coming, did you? They took your kindness and carved it up like a Thanksgiving turkey, leaving you with the scraps. Let me tell you something. The world, it doesn't care. It never cared. You could give and give and give and give and give, pour your heart out until there's nothing left, and they'll still watch you bleed, all while laughing behind your back. That's the reality. That's the joke you're living in. See, kindness, it's a weapon, but not for you. Nah, you handed that weapon over to them, and they used it to slice you up, piece by piece. Oh, you didn't notice it at first. Nah, they were sneaky about it, acted like they cared. But in the end, it's always the same. They leave you in the dirt, wondering where you went wrong, asking yourself why? Here's the answer. Because you cared. Because you thought if you were good enough, if you loved hard enough, if you stayed loyal long enough, they'd see your worth. Ha! But people don't care about worth, kid. They care about what you can do for them right now. And when you're all used up, when there's nothing left to take, they'll toss you aside like yesterday's trash. The harsh truth? You can't win in this game if you're playing with kindness. Nah, that's not how the world works. You want to survive? You gotta be harder than the ones who hurt you. You gotta look them dead in the eye and say, not today. You gave them kindness. They gave you pain. So, now, give them back the pain. Make them feel what you felt. Turn that weakness into power, into something they can't touch. People think I'm crazy, that I don't know what it's like to be betrayed, to be hurt. But that's where they're wrong. I was just like you once, software caring. Thought the world had rules, thought people had some decency. And then I learned, real quick, that the only rule is there are no rules. The world's just chaos in a mask, pretending it's got order. People? They're animals, clawing for survival. And they don't give a damn about your kindness. Look at you, sitting there, feeling sorry for yourself, feeling like the victim. But the real joke? You gave them the knife. You handed it over with a smile, thinking they'd protect you with it, but nah, they cut you deep, didn't they? You feel it right here, don't you? Every scar, every wound, every tear, it's all there because you thought kindness was the answer. You think they care that you're hurt? You think they're sitting there regretting it? Ha! No. They've moved on. You're just a blip in their story, a forgettable chapter. But them? They've made themselves permanent in yours, haven't they? Every sleepless night, every time you question yourself, they're there, in your head, laughing at how easy it was. So now what, huh? You gonna keep crying about it? Keep being the same old you? hoping next time will be different? Or are you gonna take what's left of you and rebuild? You see, this pain they gave you, it's power. It's the fuel you need to light the fire that burns through their lies, their games, all of it. But it starts with you. You gotta stop being the joke in their little act and start writing your own punchlines. You're stronger than you think. All that hurt, all that betrayal, it didn't break you. You're still standing, aren't you? Good. Now use it. Use the pain to build yourself up so high they can't even touch you. They'll look at you and see someone they can't control anymore, someone they can't manipulate. And that's what scares them the most, kid. People like them. They need people like you. They need someone soft to hurt, someone kind to take advantage of. Without you, they're nothing. So, laugh at the joke, 'cause now you know the punchline. You gave them kindness, and they gave you pain. But now, you give them nothing. You take back what's yours, and you show them that the one they tried to destroy, well, he ain't going down that easy. Let's talk about loyalty, huh? You gave them that too, didn't you? You stuck around when no one else would. When they were at their lowest, when everyone else turned their back, you stayed. 'Cause you're different, right? You believed in them, thought that if you held on long enough, maybe they'd change. Maybe they'd finally appreciate what you did. But guess what? They didn't. They never do. You see, loyalty, it's a one-way ticket to disappointment when you're dealing with the wrong people. They see your loyalty, and they take it for granted. You're like a safety net, always there to catch them when they fall. But when it's your turn, when you need someone, where are they? Nowhere. They vanish. Like they never knew you. That's the real kick in the teeth, isn't it? You give them everything, your time, your trust, your love, and they throw it all away like it was nothing. And there you are, standing in the ruins of your own generosity, wondering why you're always the one left bleeding. I'll tell you why. It's because you made a mistake. You believed people could be like you. You thought they had the same heart, the same soul. But here's the truth. They don't. People don't value loyalty unless it serves them. They don't care about your love unless they can use it. And they don't give a damn about your time unless it benefits them. You were playing the wrong game from the start, kid. You thought it was about doing the right thing, about being good, about sticking it out through thick and thin. But the real game, it's survival. It's dog eat dog. And the sooner you realize that, the better. See, I learned that a long time ago. You think I got to where I am by playing nice? By being loyal? No. I got here because I stopped caring, stopped giving, stopped believing in people. I saw them for what they really are, opportunists. And the only way to survive in a world full of opportunists, you take before they can take from you. You put yourself first, always. That's the part that's going to hurt the most, though, isn't it? Letting go of that idealistic version of yourself, the one that wants to see the good in people. It's like killing a part of who you are. But guess what? That part of you is already dead. They killed it over and over again. Every time they lied to you, every time they left you behind. The real you, the strong you, that's the one who's still standing, the one who's angry, the one who's ready to burn it all down and start over. Because now you get it. You get that kindness, loyalty, love. It's all a con. They're just tools people use to get what they want. And once they've got it, you're nothing to them. So why play their game? Why give them the satisfaction of seeing you break? You've got something they'll never have, something they'll never understand. Resilience. Yeah, that's the word. You've been knocked down, kicked around, betrayed by the ones you trusted most, but you're still here. That's power, kid. That's the kind of strength they can't touch. And you know what the best part is? They don't even see it coming. They think they've broken you, think they've won, but they haven't. They've just made you stronger. So stop crying over people who wouldn't even flinch if you were on fire. Stop wasting your time trying to fix things that were never meant to be fixed. It's time to focus on you. Time to build something for yourself, something no one can take away from you. You owe it to yourself to stop being the victim and start being the villain in your own story. Because let me tell you, the villain always wins. You want proof? Look at me. I'm not a hero, never was. But here I am, standing tall, while all the good people are rotting in the ground. They played by the rules. I didn't. And guess what? I'm still here, still laughing, still running the show. That's the secret, kid. There are no heroes, not in this world. Just people trying to survive. So stop pretending like you owe them anything. You don't owe them a damn thing. They gave you pain. Good. Now give it back. Give them hell. Make them wish they never crossed you. Because once you stop caring, once you let go of the idea that you need anyone, that's when you become unstoppable. You want to know the real joke, though? It's not them, it's you. Yeah, you heard me right. You were the one who kept going back. You knew they didn't deserve your loyalty, your kindness, your trust, but you gave it to them anyway. You convinced yourself time after time that maybe this time would be different, that if you just held on a little longer, they'd change. But here's the punchline. They never do. People don't change, kid. Not unless they're forced to. And that's on you for thinking otherwise. You walked into that trap, and now you're surprised you got caught? Let me ask you something. What do you want from them? An apology? Closure? Ha! they won't give it to you. They won't even think twice about what they did, because to them, it was just another day. You're the one stuck in the past, reliving every moment, every word, every betrayal, while they've already moved on to their next target. So why are you still holding on? Why are you still giving them the power to control your thoughts, your feelings, your life? Let it go. Because the longer you wait for something from them, the longer you're gonna be stuck in this hell they built for you. Here's the truth, and it's gonna sting a little. The only person who can save you is you, not them, not anyone else. You. You've got the power to rewrite your story, to flip the script, to take control. But first, you gotta stop waiting for someone to do it for you. Stop waiting for them to say sorry. Stop waiting for them to make things right. They won't. The world doesn't work that way. It's ugly, it's cruel, and it doesn't care about fairness. So stop playing by their rules. Write your own. Make them regret the day they thought they could break you. Look at yourself. Look at everything you've been through, the scars, the bruises, the heartache. It didn't kill you, did it? No. It made you tougher, and that's why they're scared. They don't know what to do with someone who refuses to stay down, someone who doesn't need their approval, their validation. They need you to be weak, to keep playing the role of the kind, forgiving fool. But now you're the nightmare they never saw coming. So laugh. Laugh at the absurdity of it all. Laugh at the fact that you ever gave a damn about people who didn't deserve you. Because now it's your turn to take back what's yours. Your turn to stop giving and start taking. And trust me, kid, when you stop caring, when you stop letting them in, that's when you finally win.